If you are a new distributor who joined within the month of Feb, congratulations for joining us. Welcome to Neolife International and welcome to the team. And I want to start by also to welcome every single person that not only joined, but was able to build their business to a level of manager. Today is not a recognition rally, but I can't contain myself. I feel I want to really congratulate every single person that has joined, that has become a manager. If you are a brand new senior manager, congratulations and welcome. If you are a new executive manager, congratulations. You are just one step away from becoming a director. And if you are a brand new director on this call, congratulations for stepping up to director. You're showing us that it's possible and you have started on your way to financial freedom. Congratulations. And today it's also very good news that we have a brand new Sapphire director amidst us. Mr. Joseph Mojisha is no longer an Emerald director. You are not, if from today onward, if you address Mr. Joseph Mojisha as an Emerald director, you will have disrespected him and you may be arrested for that mistake. Mr. Joseph Mojisha is no longer an Emerald director. You know, he's been an Emerald director for some time and he's been qualifying 12 out of 12 as an Emerald director. But he said enough is enough. I want to also be on the plane. I want to join the world team. I want to join the traveling team. I want to be on the team of people who are going to Istanbul, Turkey. I want to, every single time they are mentioning the new destinations, I want to be on that what? I want to be on that list as well. So congratulations, Mr. Joseph Mojisha. We are very proud of you for stepping up to the world team. Welcome to the world team. Welcome to the team of travelers. Congratulations. And if I'm not mistaken, I think could be the only Sapphire director in Uganda that has so far been developed for the year 2023. Now, 2023 is a beautiful year. And as you can see, we are starting it off in a very high gear. Our goal as a team is to develop a minimum of 20 directors. Our goal as a team is to develop a minimum of 5 world team members. We have already one in the pocket. Now 4 more to go. Evelyn Murema, if you're here on this call, now they can pass on the mantle to you. Badru Asimwe, please, let's make sure that we work so hard to become world team members this year. I know that you people could be missing out on Turkey, Istanbul this year, but I know as we are announcing the next destination, I know that you guys will be on that call. I also can't stop welcoming people. I see we have quite a number of our sister teams from Kenya. I know we have the Unstoppable Diamonds here on this call as well. Congratulations and welcome to joining this evening meeting. And today is a very special day, very special day. With us here today, we have a very special guest speaker. This is someone that was introduced to us by Andrew Johnson, the director of field development, East and West Africa. And when this lady was introduced to us, she spoke to us as directors. And I cannot contain myself ever since Stella shared with us, ever since she took time to train us as directors. There are so many things that have been able to change in our business. Gone are the days whereby we used to send people messages, to make phone calls, and then we invite people, and then we sit and wait for them to come for the meetings. And some of them would come, others would never show up. Gone are those days. Thanks to you, Stella, that today we will sit in a meeting. We will still have the old system of inviting people. We invite as many people as possible through WhatsApp, through Facebook, through our WhatsApp statuses, through phone calls. We'd still do everything. We get referrals, we do everything. But we have also discovered that the technique that you taught us on how to be able to invite people, on how the Nigerians are doing it, we discovered that it is very effective and it brings massive, massive results. We have done it, and today we are officially launching it and opening it up to the team so that everyone can be able to learn it. You know, I used to have planning meetings with AJ, and AJ would tell us that the Nigerians are sponsoring an average of 8,000 distributors every single month. And to myself, I was like, wait a minute. How does someone sponsor 8,000 people in one single month? And to me, I always felt like there's something special that these people are doing that actually AJ is not telling us. Until I first AJ and I said, I want you to get us someone who actually will tell us, will share with us exactly what are the Nigerians doing. How are the Nigerians getting 8,000 kits every single month? And thank God, Stella came and spilled all the secrets in the team. Today, our kids have grown. Today, we are sponsoring many people. And today, if you are here, I hope you have a notebook and a paper so that you can write down everything that Stella is going to talk to us about. You know, Stella is leading a team whereby I think from 2020 up to today, they have developed over 40 presidency members. Over 40 presidency members. So if you are listening to someone who is mentoring and working with these people, you don't even need to doze, you know? So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome our guest speaker, a very, very special lady who actually shared with us without leaving any stone unturned. Please, Stella, if you can hear me, please unmute yourself and take it on from here.
Wow, thank you so much, Team Lion. I'm very, very excited to be part of your meeting today. A quick one, please. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you well. I don't know.
And everybody can.
Okay for you to turn on your camera.
Yes, I will.
Please, you can turn it on so that we can.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone.
My goodness, you look amazing. No wonder you're developing diamond directors and presidents like you're developing.
Really? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure of that.
Our team is so excited and ready to learn from you today.
No problem. No problem. I'm very excited to be part of your meeting, Justus, and tell you, your team members, I've looked at everyone, their names. I couldn't get, I know I would not be able to pronounce some of the names, but sincerely, I want to congratulate each and every one of you. First, for saying yes to this opportunity, and also for staying with this opportunity. While the host was talking, he talked about the new people that just joined us. I want to especially congratulate every one of you that have said yes to this opportunity. And while we were starting this meeting, I saw that we had a new Sapphire director. Let me use this time to congratulate our Sapphire director. You're doing a great job. And I tell you, for you being part of the World Team Group, you're going to benefit a lot in the business. However, the aim of every one of us here that is not a director is to become a director. Because if you are a distributor, you are a manager, you're a senior manager, you are an executive manager, you are not where you should be. I'll stop there. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Stella Ngbaja. I'm the Director for Field Development for New Life International. I'm a very excited member of this great company. I've been with this company now for 18 years, and I'm very, very happy to be part of a company that is out to help people to become successful. Here in Nigeria, we, on a daily basis, talk to a lot of our leaders, do meetings with them, do one-on-ones with them, listen to them when they talk, and how they build their business. We always show them the way that they should follow and how to better their business. And with this kind of meeting we are having today, this is the right thing we are doing and at the right time, in the right direction. I understand we do this meeting every week, and I'm glad to be part of the people that will join you all to be part of the people that will grow this business, that will grow this particular team. Like the name says, Lion. That's a very great name. That means king. It symbolizes kingship. It symbolizes strength. It symbolizes tenacity. It symbolizes a lot of attributes that has to do with positivity. The lion never gives up. So I am very, very happy to be part of the Team Lion. And I believe that with this kind of energy and synergy we are putting together in this team, we're going to develop a lot of directors in the team. So back to where I stopped, I was telling our distributors, to our executive managers, that the title they are in is not the destination we want them to be. We want each and every one of you to become directors. Because when you become a director, that means you the benefits you can get when you join our business. Quickly, I'll touch on why you should become a director. And I'll also touch on the attributes of becoming a leader. There are some things I will not talk about because I believe this meeting, please correct me, Justus, this meeting has to do with every distributors, right? From distributors down to World Team members, right?
Yes, it's only distributor and above.
Okay, so we don't have any guests here, right?
No, we don't.
Okay, so as time goes on, we're going to break out some of us from this team. We'll do probably a meeting that would entail distributors only, so we could help them to become senior managers. Then we'll have a meeting that would be for senior managers that would help them to become directors. Because in our business, it is stage by stage. Whatever you teach a Sapphire director is not what you teach a director, it's not what you teach a senior manager. So that's the next step we're going to do now. We'll break it, we'll break the meeting. Not today, might not be next week, but we'll start planning because I want to work with this team. I want to see a lot. When I say I don't mean Stella, I mean New Life. And I'm not saying New Life Nigeria, I mean New Life as a whole body. I want to see a lot of directors being developed in this team. I want to see a lot of directors that will become World Team members so that they can join in any of the World Team travels. And ultimately, developing a president team member in this team. So quickly, let's look at why do we need to become a director? Well, first of all, before you say that, you need to ask yourself, why am I a director? Why am I a distributor of New Life? It's very important for you to understand your why, because that is the only thing that would help you to remain in this business, come what may. Whether there are challenges, whether there are hurdles, that staying power all depends on your why. Why are you in this business? This is a question you need to ask yourself every time because it gives you strength to hold on, to hang on, especially when challenges come. It doesn't mean that we in Nigeria here, we don't have challenges. We have a lot of them. But we're able to counter our challenges because of the leadership skill that we have And because we have grown ourselves to be lions. We have grown ourselves to face any challenges. So no matter the challenges we meet in our business, we are always there to face it. So that's the kind of spirit I want each and every one of us to develop. Why did you join this business? Some of us, we join the business because of money. Some is because of health. Some is because of the two reasons. But your why is the only thing that would help you to stay in this business. So anytime you sit down, ask yourself, why am I in this business? Is it just to make money? Is it just to because of my health? It goes far beyond that. We are in this business because we want to help people to become successful just like us. We want to help people to be better in life, to achieve their goals and dreams. It's not just all about the money you make in the business. It's not just about However, one of the core things we believe in our business is the products. But remember, aside from the product, we also have people, because people are number one in our business. Why are we in this business? You need to ask yourself. You need to know why. If your why is not strong enough, when challenges come, you will fall. If your why is not strong enough, when people talk to you about going to the other side, when I mean the other side, doing something else apart from your life, you will definitely follow them. And over time, all my time in your life, we've seen people, they'll talk to our distributors and they'll tell them a lot of things. See, when you do this, when you do that, you're going to have, you make more money, you do more this, you do more that. And I tell you, down the line, we see a lot of people that when they out in the business because of challenges. So I tell you, your why is very important. And why are you a leader in this business? These are very important things. I was happy that Justice talked about the way we sponsor in our business here in Nigeria. Yes, we've talked about it, how we talk to people, go on the street, share flyers, invite them to opportunity meetings, do one-on-one with them. These are important things we do in our business. Why do we do those things? Why do you need to sponsor? When you sponsor in our business, that is when your business will grow. There is need for us to understand that this business, there is only one thing we do, and that is to talk to people. We are in a business of talking to people because we believe that this business can help people's lives to be better. That is why we talk to people. That is why we tell people about the business opportunity. So to all our distributors that have said yes to this opportunity, I congratulate you once again. To all our managers, remember you just started this business. I want to encourage you all that where we are going to is to become a director. And we are here to support you to become directors. Our senior managers, our executive managers, we want you to become directors. How you can become directors, this is what I want to quickly talk about. For you to become directors, you need to be sponsoring. There is no way you can build your business without sponsoring, because sponsoring is the lifeblood of our business. When you sponsor into the business, you talk to people about business, you also teach them on how to build the business, and together you grow the business together. So it's very important for us to understand this important aspect of our business. How you sponsor, we talked about opportunity meetings, we talked about one-on-ones, we talked about telling people, your families, your friends about the business opportunity. So how do we become directors? The normal way to become a director, we all know that you need to accumulate 10,000 QPV within 6 months. Make sure you close up with 4,000 in the last month of qualification. for the incentive on how to become a director. We also can become a director when you become an executive manager. The post, the title, executive manager, is a very important title in our business. Because when you become an executive manager, you are getting close to becoming a director. And when you become a director, there are lots of benefits. The first benefit is you have an opportunity to be part of those that will start earning the 25% sales volume bonus as a director. Aside from earning 25% sales volume bonuses, remember, you have a team that you are going to also benefit from their efforts. You make retail profits, you attend a consistency dinner for free, you can attend special director school, and this director school will teach you on how to become a world team member. And once you're a director, you are on your way to becoming a world team member. You as a director, you can also attend a leadership school. Remember, an Emerald director is a director that is consistent for 3 consecutive months. So once you become an Emerald director, you are ultimately on your way to attend the leadership school. So these little benefits that I've talked about, we can see them in the business, and also some of us, we have also experienced it. It's very important for you to know that in our business, being a director is one of the goals that every of our directors must adhere to. As a director in our business, make sure you don't miss becoming a director on a monthly basis. What I'm talking about is make sure you don't miss your 4,000 QPB on a monthly basis. Once you become a director, the other steps that you're going to take after being a director is still a director. Remember, Emerald director, Sapphire director, Ruby director, Diamond director, and a 5 Diamond director. So any month you don't do your 4,000 QPB, remember you will rise as a director and you will not earn more. So being a director, that is where we want to push every one of you. And once you become a director, would also help you to become a world team member. A world team member simply means that you're going to start developing directors like you, and your business size will increase. Your GPP will increase to 10,000. This brief introduction I just gave to each and every one of you. Subsequently, we'll be part of your meetings, and we'll do a breakdown of how all this works in our business, a proper breakdown on why you need to develop yourself. There are some attributes that I want to share with us, and these attributes pertains to what the attributes of a leader in our business. Once you're a leader in a business, it is very, very important that you don't complain. Because as a leader, anytime you start complaining about the business or complain about anything at all, it will start affecting your productivity, and it will eventually affect your team and your team members.
Wow. I think we lost Stella. Wow, I think we've lost Stella a bit. I hope she can be able to log in back because we are over 100. We have already hit the mark. Okay. We can take it on from there in case she's able to get back on board. We can be able to continue from there. Yeah, she's here. Stella, you can unmute yourself.
She had joined with Justice. She had joined with 2 gadgets.
Yes, I see the other gadget is still on. As we get her back on board, I could actually be sharing some of the ideas that we learned from Stella. One of the ideas we learned from Stella was the fact that was one of the things to do and improve your sponsoring or your team sponsoring. You need to make a decision that you will never attend any meeting without a guest. Now, that was one of what? That was one of the ideas that we learned from Stella. And that's actually what the Nigerians do. She was actually telling us that the Nigerians don't even have to, you don't have to, okay, you can do the invitations the normal way we've been doing the invitations. You invite through your name list, through your WhatsApp, through making the phone calls. But then that only limits you to how many people you can actually have in a meeting. And in most cases, through that kind of inviting, you'll probably have 1 or 2, 3, maybe 5 guests. Maybe 5 guests. But if you want to have a circle of 20 guests after the meetings, you need to do more of these kind of invitations. So Stella had taught us about inviting by cards, I'll give you an example. We have meetings in Western Uganda. We have meetings in Western Uganda. Stella is sending me a message that unfortunately she can't join. Wow, I don't know what I can do for her, but unfortunately she can't join. So we have meetings in Kampala. We have meetings in Kampala, and then we have meetings in Western Uganda. I'm just getting these pictures so that you can, these flyers for these massive events that we are going to be having. We are hosting Mike Van Venter, our judge. There you go. So we are hosting this kind of beautiful, great meetings. Meetings whereby you can be able to grow your business. Meetings whereby you can be able to expand your businesses, Meetings whereby you should invite even those that quit, even those that you quit, you tell them there's a quitting meeting, so that they can come. You never know, they may actually resurrect. Though Charlie Burton says that you can never give a blood transfusion to a dead horse, one thing that I learned from Charlie is that the business, the secret to building this business, the secret is found in new distributors, new people. If you ever want to build a great business, you have to make sure that you focus on bringing new people every single month. When all of us start, we start when we have what we call that natural market. We start when we have we start when we have the name list. But I hope all of you are in agreement with me that a time comes whereby all the people that we know, some of them join, others buy, others never buy. And then we run out of names. So when you run out of names, what is the way forward? What do you do? Number one, you can sit and complain, just like so many of you distributors always do. You sit and complain, my people not joining, the people I invited, they are promising me they can't join. Or number two is to get up and do what I'm about to tell you. build a new name list. And number 3, go ahead and invite people. So Stella taught us about street inviting. Street inviting is a system that is actually used in a lot in West Africa. That it is used a lot in West Africa, whereby like for example, like I just told you, we have meetings we have a meeting at Imperial Hotel. Now, when you have a meeting at Imperial Hotel, you can go ahead and have an invitation card like this. So this is an invitation card that we are actually using to invite the people for these meetings. For example, as you can see, this meeting, we are calling it the Arise 2023 Summit. And now this is an invitation card. You can print out as many as possible. You can print out 100 of these cards. And then you go to town, you go to the streets, you go everywhere, telling people, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mohammed Justus. We have an Arise 2023 Summit. It's a summit whereby we are teaching people, we are giving people opportunities. We are teaching people on health awareness. We are helping and teaching people on how they can build part-time businesses for part-time income, travel the world, travel and lifestyle, be your own boss, flexible working schedule, receive recognition, educate your children, financial freedom, fight income crisis and stress. This summit is going to be at Imperial Hotel on Friday, 17th March at exactly 1 p.m. 1 p.m. is the arrival time. 2 p.m. is exactly when we start off the meeting. I am inviting you. In fact, you're right there where there's name, you write there your name, and then you also write your phone numbers, and then you can be able to give them this card. Now, your target could be like this, such a big event. Your target could be giving out like 100 cards, 100 invitation cards. Now, we all know the law of averages. There is no any person that can give out 100 invitation cards for such an amazing summit, for such an amazing meeting. If you give out 100 cards to people, there is no way how you are going to fail to have a minimum of 30 guests in that meeting. Meanwhile, as you're giving out, as you're inviting people by cards, you are actually also giving them your phone numbers. You're actually also taking their phone numbers and putting them into your name list so that even if they don't come for these kind of events, you can be able to do what? You can be able to follow up, build a relationship so that you can get them around into business with time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a game changer. I know all of us have these burning desires. We have goals. We have dreams. We want to become directors. I see Mr. Joseph Mujisha is now a brand new SAFA director. People are like, oh my goodness, I wish I can also become a SAFA director. Maybe he's lucky. No, Joseph is not lucky. It's because when we have such kind of meetings and we train these kind of new tactics, he actually takes up the decision. He does not do what? When he learned about this, we started doing it immediately. We did not waste any time. Now, if you really, really want to grow in this business, let us take up this idea. This idea, we've been practicing it. We've been putting it into practice for now about since Dennis, when do we have a meeting with Stella? Wasn't it in November?
Yeah, November, I think.
It was in November.
It was November, late November.
It was late November. If you don't mind, Dennis, you could just give us briefly how many from late November, how many people have you been able to sponsor through this system of inviting people by cards, whereby you go out there to the streets and you give these cards to people and you invite these people to the big meetings that we have. How many people have you been able to sponsor?
Now, before that, I felt I should share with these leaders about this thing. The street inviting is actually a hot cake. Personally, I have done it, and it really works. In fact, that time Stella shared with us, it was actually a turning point of my business, because I this is the with the street inviting, you can actually build a very strong business without even putting in money, without sitting there and the meeting goes by, you don't have people. Now, if you want better results from this kind of, because I've done it and I'm still doing it, if you really want very good results from street inviting, if you have an event tomorrow, make sure that today you do the street inviting. Let people sleep with that appointment. Then another thing, as you're inviting, one thing I also learned from Stella, some of us just invite. Now, you have to sell. Don't just advertise, don't just invite. You have to sell the event. We have a life-changing event that is going to help you transform your life, live a debt-free life, travel the world. You have to sell the event. And so it's not just a matter of inviting. You have to sell. Someone says, actually, someone sends you a message before even the event. They say, have you started? I am ready. People come even in time. So you have to learn how to sell the event very well. Personally, then another thing that you should actually do, like just as said, make sure you get people's numbers. And if you have time, let the prospects first save. You know, we are now in a digital era. Let the prospect first save your number. Sometimes I take their numbers and I actually, before I leave them, I say, make sure you send me a message on WhatsApp so that you can confirm your attendance, so that your seat can be reserved. Why do I want them to send me the number? To send me a message on WhatsApp. I want them to save my number, because I already have their number. When they save my number, and I save theirs, they can be able to start viewing what I do. Actually, the idea with this is not that you results. Of course, results, you can get results. I have actually invited someone, not even one or two. They come that very day, they pay cash. The other day, we are in one of the districts. I actually met someone at his workplace. He came. He didn't attend the meeting, but the following day came and met me at office, bought products. I have sponsored very many. I have today. I have actually my prospect list has increased to more than 1,000 people in that space of time. So what I'm doing with these people is that I am building a relationship. I am teaching them, and a lot is coming out of this. There's a new market we went to called one of the districts. The first meeting I went without knowing. Actually, I had one guest. Now I stood outside and I said, now the whole of this district, I cannot come here, and I failed to get people. The following day, I went a day before the event. I actually slept there. Meeting, I had about 15 guests. Now from the 15 guests, the other thing that we do, every person you meet, make sure they give you prospects. Make sure they leave you with contacts. Trust me, if you follow this, you are going to get results. Today, my customer base has increased, sponsoring has increased. Actually, it's no longer an issue. I can invite every number I want in the event. That the challenge is now time. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're here, instead of calling one person every meeting, you know, some of you are on this call, but every meeting you remember John. John now this time, last time he didn't come. This time he should come. You call John. John is even tired of your call. Every meeting you call John. That business should stop. Go out, talk to people. If you are afraid of talking to, in fact, if you have fear, let me tell you, you just have to get rid of fear. Go talk to people. On people's faces, the word people on their faces, there is a word written on "talk to me." The other day I was on the street and I started talking to this lady. We have an opportunity that is going to change your life. Live a life free from these chronic diseases. Before I continued, the lady said, I have pressure. I said, okay, God has answered your prayers. Tomorrow, make sure by 10:30, you are to Uhuru Gardens, you come. The lady came. After the meeting, she said, I have left money at home. I got the car. I said, let's go and pick the money. She's already in the business. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us go out and talk to people. Business is going to work. Thank you very much, Justice.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dennis. You know, I like the way Dennis does it. You know, guys, this whole thing of I can't see people, my guests have not come. And by the way, you know, there's this meeting I attended and they said, and they were giving us laws that there are only 3 laws in Neolife. And if you want to succeed in this business, you want to become a director, you want to become a world team, you want to become a Ruby, you want to become a President's team, you want to become a Diamond, there are only 3 laws that you might learn, that you must respect, that you must practice. Law number 1 is talk to people. Law number 2 is talk to people. Law number 3 is talk to people. Those are the only 3 laws. If you fulfill those laws, number 1, talk to people. Number 2, talk to people. Number 3, talk to people. If you fulfill and live by those laws, I can guarantee you that we are over 100. Unfortunately, very many people have been closed out because the limit is 100. Next time they should come in very early. But if you want to grow your business, you must talk to people. All of us at some point, we run out of names. Let's go to the streets. Let's go to the streets. Let's get people. Like Dennis said, there are so many people who are always walking around the streets of Nairobi, and all of them are written on something on their face here. Talk to me. I want an opportunity. Please talk to me. I'm looking for a part-time business. Please talk to me. I am tired of this economic and financial stress. Please talk to me. I want to change my life. Please talk to me. I am already sick. I have diabetes. I have pressure. Please talk to me. I am a farmer. Pascal says that a closed mouth is a closed shop. A closed mouth is a closed shop. Guys, make these cards, write your name there. Actually, don't give business cards anymore. Give these invitation cards, because this card, it has everything that it has the financial freedom, travel and lifestyle, pastime opportunity, health benefits, everything. So every single time you give out these cards, and you're inviting these people to the meetings, you're inviting these people even just to come and meet you for one-on-ones. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to have as many people as possible. The more cards you give out there, the more chances of having as many as possible. I know in all our respective areas, we have monthly meetings, we have monthly presentations, we have weekly presentations. Please, if you are a director on this call and your team members are on this call, the recording is also going to be available. If you have organized a presentation and your distributor comes and it does not have a guest, please chase them out of the meeting. Tell them there are so many people out there on the streets. Go talk to them that we have a business seminar going on right now. Please come and attend a meeting. It could be a game changer. And let's get rid of that fear. Guys, we cannot fear and make money at the same time. We can't. We can't. If you have fear of talking to people, it's like as if you're saying that I have big dreams, but I fear I don't want to get my dreams. The moment you let fear take control, the moment you let fear take charge, just know that you are pushing away your dream. Just know that you're scared of your dreams. Because the only way we can achieve all our goals, the only way we can achieve all our dreams is by talking to people. It's by talking to people. Let's go out there on the streets. So this whole entire business of coming for a business presentation with one guest, with two guests, with 0 guests, it must stop. It must stop. There are even so many of us or distributors who say, I cannot invite because I don't have airtime. Dennis just told us that this system, you don't even need to have, you don't even need to you do not need to have airtime. You don't need to have airtime. You don't need to have airtime. Give them your card with your number. Tell them, come, we have a meeting at Imperial Hotel. We have a meeting at Lakeview on Sunday. Please, when you come present this card, tell them I was invited by this gentleman. I was invited by this lady. You will be allowed in the meeting. You will meet the person. Guys, we want to grow. I don't know whether you guys, the people that I'm speaking to, I don't know whether you want to grow, but me, I desperately want to grow. And mark my words, we are going to grow. We are going to grow. We are actually on a bus, and this bus is moving on a very high speed. So either you join the bus and we grow together, because this year we are developing 20 directors. This year we are developing a minimum of 5 world team members. So either you join the bus and we move at the same speed, or we meet you next year when you're still a senior manager. My goodness. You know how annoying that is, that after attending such a meeting and getting all these tips, the next day you come still as a senior manager, executing an unqualified senior manager, unqualified director, unqualified, my goodness. This shouldn't be happening. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go out there and work. I know Stella has been locked out of this meeting, but like you have heard, she has committed herself. She will always be joining us in meetings. We want to make sure that we leave no stone unturned. We want to make sure that we learn, what are the Tanzanians doing? What are the Kenyans doing? What are the Ugandans doing? What are the Ghanaians doing? What are the Nigerians doing? So that we incorporate those things. We do not want this business of you giving excuses anymore. As long as you want to succeed, we want to make sure that we bring everything on table and we make sure that you succeed. Ladies and gentlemen, to those who have joined in this meeting, congratulations. And congratulations to our step-ups once again. I know we still have tomorrow. Tomorrow is a World Team Day. You can still achieve that goal. You can still make it to manager. You can still make it to senior manager. You can still make it to executive manager. You can still make it to director. You can still make it to World Team. It is very possible. Very, very possible. You can do it. Have a great evening and have a blessed month end. Thank you so much for listening in. I'll be communicating when next we shall be hosting Stella. By this time, I think we'll have to look for a link that can accommodate as many people as possible, because I know what she was about to spill out was actually going to be a game changer. But congratulations for attending and have a blessed evening.